man named Eric was driving along a highway with his friends through a forested area when they noticed strange writing on the side of the road. Curious, they turned onto a long dirt path lined with eerie signs, unsettling phrases, and creepy dolls. At the entrance stood a sign that read, "This belongs to a dangerous witch. She's always watching you."
What is that?
There's what? Don't tell me it's here. What the Are you serious right now? Wait, did you hear that?
Was that a dog?
What the hell is this? Wait, what does this say?
It says...
Oh, it's in Spanish. What the Wait,
We'll
okay.
translate that for you guys,
Guys,
in the video.
I'm not trying to
Well, I'll do it now.
cuss.
So it says, this land is of a witch, of danger?
Yeah. Yo, did you hear that again?
Yeah, I think it's a crow. My eyes are looking at you, stay.
Alright, so right off the bat, guys, we got a bunch of dolls here just laying around this fence. Yo, look at that.
Look, they look burnt. Look at this one. Look at that one. There's no way.
Guys, yo, what's up with your head?
At the end of the path, they found 3 handmade mannequins dressed in worn, tattered clothing. It was incredibly unsettling.
Very
Can you hold my phone?
disturbing. Just the keys and all that's gonna clear it.
How do you zoom in?
Deeper in the woods, they came across an abandoned shack, one that looked more like a place where someone could have been held captive. Suddenly, they spotted a figure in the distance. Terrified, they ran away, never fully exploring the location. This is Josh, the creator behind the YouTube channel Josh the Intern, where he documents his travels and outdoor experiences. In one of his videos, he ventures deep into a forested area somewhere in Sri Lanka in search of one of the country's oldest prehistoric caves, Belilena, often referred to as the Cannibal Cave. The video is titled, "I explored a secret cannibal cave and things go horribly wrong." As Josh moves farther into the forest, 2 men suddenly step out from the bushes and begin following him. They match his pace exactly, stopping whenever he stops. Eventually, they catch up, and one of them tells Josh he should come with them. Supposedly, they have something they want to show him. Feeling uneasy, Josh turns on his camera.
I've been joined by some friends. They're showing me around. Very cool.
He tries to stay composed, pretending he's just filming the environment, and continues toward the cave he had been trying to reach. However, each time he lowers the camera, the men again insist he come with them to see something. Josh admits he felt uncomfortable, but still chose to follow them.
I think these guys want to show me something. All right, we going this way?
When he finally discovers what they wanted to show him, the situation changes instantly. It turns out to be an abandoned house, and they invite him to enter first.
I'll follow you after you.
At that moment, he notices one of the men starting to move behind him. Instinct tells him he needs to leave.
You get one more shot, okay? One more shot. Oh, sorry, I'm just shooting, filming, and doing more. And then I'll come, okay?
Josh calmly pretends to keep filming while slowly backing toward the exit, acting like he's setting up another shot. He waits for the right moment. When the men are distracted, he makes his move.
I'll come soon, I just want to shoot this. But you go, I'll stay, and then I come later. I'm just filming everything. Okay? Okay.
At first, he walks away casually, saying he forgot something back on the trail, but then he hears footsteps behind him. That's when he starts running.
All right, guys, so I have made it to safety. I wanted to wait until I was off the isolated road because there's only one way up and one way down to that cave. The adrenaline is rushed out of me. I ran down that mountain. That's why I'm very, very sweaty.
Once he reaches a safer area, he explains that he waited until he was farther from the isolated road before speaking. There's only one route in and out of that location. He says the adrenaline had finally worn off, and he was drenched in sweat after running down the mountain. Josh explains that during his time in Sri Lanka, he met many kind and welcoming people. But this encounter felt completely different. Maybe the men were genuinely friendly and just wanted to show him something. Or maybe they were simply heading in the same direction and saw him as another traveler. Still, his instincts told him otherwise. That's why he chose not to take the risk and left. He stresses how important it is to trust your instincts, especially when you're alone in remote places, and that's exactly what he did. So what do you think? Was this just a misunderstanding, or did Josh narrowly escape something dangerous? This is Mike, a traveler who takes his audience to unusual and sometimes dangerous locations around the world. He shares his journeys on his YouTube channel, Fearless and Far. One of his trips to Turkey turned into something far more intense than a typical travel vlog. Mike set out to explore an ancient castle. Very little is known about its history, but locals believe something dark is connected to it. Because of this reputation, it has earned a nickname associated with danger and the supernatural. As evening approached and the sun set behind the mountains, Mike discovered a hidden path and began exploring. He was exhausted and still needed to find a place to camp before the cold night set in. But he continued exploring to see if the castle could serve as shelter. Moving through the ruins, he walked along old stone corridors, looked into strange openings, and noticed damaged wires, likely from an old lighting system. At the time, it didn't seem important, but it would later become crucial. The castle stood completely isolated. By the time he set up camp and lit a fire, night had fully fallen. That's when he realized his headlamp was missing. Without proper light, he made a makeshift torch and went searching for it. The area was pitch black, with only his flame lighting the way. Then everything changed. A gunshot.
A gunshot. I didn't hear it, and I continued around the side of the castle in view of the path. Guys, someone came with a gun and fired shots at the castle. They're firing shots at me. I have two choices. Stay in the castle and hold my ground, hoping this is just some simple misunderstanding, that they think I'm some mischievous kid. They're coming closer. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Or grab my things and run. Maybe they're drunk, crazy locals. Or maybe worse.
The first shot was so quiet he barely noticed it. But as he moved into a more open area, two more shots rang out clearly. Bullets passed overhead. Then more followed, closer and more frequent. It became obvious someone was shooting at him or dangerously close. Mike had to decide, stay or run. He didn't take the risk. Grabbing only what he could, he ran into the darkness, leaving the rest behind.
What would you choose? What would you do? I ran. I left everything behind, and now I'm trying to find a safe place to go. That's them there with a flashlight. You hear those gunshots? They don't want me here.
In the distance, he spotted a moving light, someone with a flashlight searching the area. It was clear he wasn't welcome. Mike quickly contacted a nearby friend, who told him police were already searching the area for a suspect, possibly a looter. Authorities had mistaken Mike for that person.
Hello. Merhaba.
Mike, where are you from?
From Canada.
Canada.
You made me very slick. It's a big gun.
Yok,
No,
sorun
no.
yok. No problem.
No problem.
Turkish. Hoş geldin. You are welcome.
Nereye? Aşağı mı inmiştin?
Yeah.
Çağırdık seni.
Sen neredeydin?
Can I make video?
No.
No? No, okay. You thought I was a you thought I was a thief.
Yeah.
The only thing I was taking was photos. How many bullets did you shoot?
4 or 5.
4 or 5 bullets. And then you? 3. So 5 from a pistol and 3 from a AK-47 or something similar.
Mike, fuck you children.
Exactly. I was like, what the fuck?
And then I ran so fast in the dark with no light up a cliff. I could have freaking died.
Soon after, military personnel arrived, surrounded him with weapons, and questioned him. But once they realized he was just a tourist with a camera, their attitude changed. Surprisingly, they treated him kindly, even giving him a ride to a hotel so he could rest. Authorities believed someone had disabled the lights on purpose. In the end, it was all a coincidence, but a dangerously unfortunate one. Mike later said he couldn't stop thinking about how differently it could have ended. What if it hadn't been authorities who found him, but someone else? Fortunately, he made it out unharmed, and now has one of the most intense stories ever shared on his channel. This YouTube creator, Pasha, sets out to investigate a strange and eerie location known as Gramovo, a remote forest area surrounded by unsettling legends. According to locals, lightning strikes there every single day, even when the sky is completely clear. No one lives there, and tourists avoid it due to numerous strange incidents and unexplained deaths. The video, titled "The Mysterious Zone Where Lightning Strikes Every Day," real footage, was uploaded on December 1st, 2025. The area is filled with charred trees and burn marks, as if lightning repeatedly strikes the same spot. In the center of the field sits a massive boulder. Locals believe it attracts the lightning. Its surface feels warm, and in the middle is a blackened mark, as if something has burned into it. Stories mention glowing orbs, dry lightning, and even witches performing rituals. Pasha sets up his tent beside the rock and decides to stay overnight. He turns off his phone, sets up a camera, and waits. Then it happens. A lightning strike.
Did you hear that? Let's go. Look. A chunk of the rock shattered. It's hot. I think we got it on camera. That was insane. We're not staying for another strike.
A bright flash and a deafening boom strike the rock directly. How is that even possible? And that's not all. Several other mysterious and original videos are already available on his YouTube channel. This video tells the story of a creator named Sam, the person behind the channel The Northwest Wind, known for his calm videos about solo camping and quiet moments in nature. But one spontaneous trip to a remote piece of land near the Allegheny River completely changed the tone and became a night he'll never forget. In early November, Sam arrived at a secluded 2-acre property, a place he had dreamed of owning for over 15 years. He planned to spend the night there to see if it truly felt right. He cooked dinner, watched the sunset by the river, and afterwards settled into his vehicle, hoping to relax and decide in the morning. But once darkness fell, everything changed.
There's a really up noise coming from the woods right now. It sounds like a woman screaming. I was sitting in my front seat with the heated seat on, warming up. It's been dark for a long time now, and it sounds like a woman screaming bloody murder. Listen. Literally, I'm freaking out right now. I don't know what the hell that was, but that has me absolutely terrified. I'm not lying.
At some point, Sam heard deeply disturbing noises coming from the woods. They sounded like human screams, not like any animal. The sound was realistic and terrifying enough to genuinely scare him.
I'm getting out of here. Don't like the feeling that I have. I don't like that feeling at all, so we're gonna go. We're just getting out of here. Nope, not gonna stay. I feel very unsafe right now. I feel very, okay, turn to Creed. I'm listening to Creed. I feel very unsafe right now. Very, very unsafe. And I can't just peel out of here. I got to come down this half mountain road. So if I need to get out of here in a pinch, I can.
Overwhelmed with fear, he grabbed his camera, locked the doors, and decided to leave immediately. But escaping wasn't easy. The only way out was a narrow road on a steep slope. Sam felt like he was trapped in a real-life thriller, alone in total darkness with no quick escape.
And I had to switch back to get in here. I'm head in, so I literally can't get out if I need to. I can't see anything. I don't even want to have my window open in case of any Gibraltars out there. Just get me the out of here. And we're gonna, I don't know what the nope, not doing it, not doing it. That was a lady screaming. My doors are locked. I'm 100% sure of that. I don't even want to open my doors though. Somebody was walking down here and it sounded like the woman screaming. Somebody was walking just beyond it.
Further down the road, Sam decided to call the police. He reported hearing what sounded like someone in distress and explained that he felt something serious might be happening.
Yeah, hi. I'm out in I was out camping and I heard, I believe it was a woman screaming in great distress.
So where are you, Sam?
I drove back.
Road. How far did you travel?
Probably a mile and maybe a little more. There's a property for sale. I'm truck camping up there because I'm supposed to let them know tomorrow if I want to buy it. And I all of a sudden heard this blood scream like 50 times.
Soon, 2 patrol cars arrived and accompanied him back to the property to search the area. Their serious demeanor only added to the tension.
This is the most thing I've ever experienced while filming a video.
When they arrived, they immediately checked a nearby cabin with weapons drawn. Later, they mentioned there was another house in the area they needed to investigate.
You want me to wait, or what should I do? Okay, well, I'm gonna. Okay, well, be safe, and I wouldn't feel right if I didn't call, so whether it's nothing or something, be safe, and I just, Thanks, brother. Have a good night. Be safe.
Sam was allowed to leave, and he chose to do so, leaving the property behind.